All right, while you enjoy the movies, let's take you on a bit of a trip. Do you feel like going to Italy? Yes, do you? Yes, yes, I know you do. Because if you feel like Italy, then you feel like Italian flavor. And Chef Clem is here in the kitchen to show us how to whip up the easiest spaghetti bolognese and chicken lasagna. Woo, Chef Clem.
You know what I'm done with?
Classics, right? Yeah?
It's the classics.
Yeah.
I'm done with all.
Well, what do you mean, done with all? I mean, the options. We all like options.
Yeah. I don't want to know bolognese or lasagna.
What do you want to know?
I want and. Okay?
At the same time?
I want...
Don't lie.
Why not?
Stay here.
Why? You know?
Stay with me.
So here's
Stay
the thing.
with me.
If you're in that and mentality for the new year, Woolies have two promos.
Okay.
The bolognese and the lasagna, and it's part of the eat-in special.
Please
all right?
get out of here.
So that's what we're doing 2022. We're doing and. We don't want to hear or.
Get out. Go to Woolies right now, after the show. Because that bolognese eat-in for under 180 Rand, save up to 30 Rand when you buy the full meal. It's a deal. And here's another deal. Chicken lasagna, eat-in for under 240 Rand. You save up to 42 Rand when you buy the full meal. This offer is valid. It's a real offer, and it's valid from the 24th of Jan. That's done until the 6th of Feb. You've got some time, 2022. Lean beef mince also in the mix. You are set with Woolies. I love this. But then, of course, once you buy all of these goodies, you kind of have to know how to really make them happen, make them come to life. How do we do that?
That's the easiest part. Okay. Let me show you. So you're gonna get. Let's talk about the bolognese combination. So you're gonna get your mince, your spaghetti, your pasta sauce, and your parmesan. Okay.
All right.
This is how you put dinner on the table in record time. 15 minutes, done.
I want to see that.
So go. First things first. We're gonna do our mince. Get that into a pan. You're gonna start browning that off. Okay. Depending how many people you're cooking for, I like the fact that it's the bigger pack of mince because you've got extras for like whatever you want to do with it later.
I like that, but I think you've said this lots of times that mince is one of those that you really can stretch for a really long time. You can make so much of it. You can get it in big quantities. And keep it in the fridge for such a long time. It goes and goes and goes. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
It is so versatile. It literally is so much bang for your buck. It's amazing. It's amazing. So, okay, mince is in. Make sure you get a nice heat on that one. Make sure you got a nice heat on that one.
Correct.
You want to use a nice bit of sizzle, okay? So my pan's a little cooler than what it needs to be, which is also perfectly fine. It's going to come up to temperature. Once you get the mince in there, okay, get a little bit of color on your mince, then add a bit of salt.
How do you get some color onto your mince? Do you get the color just purely on the fact that you're heating it up already in the pan, or are you adding anything to it to get that lovely sort of like dark brown umami look?
So what I do is I preheat my pan, okay? Not this morning, but preheat your pan, that's the first important thing. Then what I do is add oil to the pan, let that oil start dancing a little bit. You want to see it shimmer and moving, okay?
All right,
That's when you add your mince. And it's treat mince like the beef that it is. So once it goes into the pan, walk away. Walk away, right? Leave it for a few minutes, let it start browning and forming that crust at the bottom.
All right.
Once it forms that crust, you start turning it then, okay? And what happens is when you form that crust, you get more intense flavor out of the beef. You actually get that beefy flavor coming through.
I like that. Okay, so it's not complicated at all.
It's not complicated.
It really is all about just making sure that it gets the right amount of heat and that you're flipping that over and making sure that all sides are covered in that regard. I love that.
So at home, when you're doing this, okay, I'm fast forwarding now. Once you get color on your mince, that's when you add your salt. Because...
Why only then? I mean, I would imagine that you want to add the salt before you get the color, but you're about to teach us some new things here. You got something behind that rationale.
It makes it easier to brown your mince when you add the salt a little bit later. When you add the salt to it in the beginning, you draw out the moisture. So what happens is the mince is now fighting the moisture that you pulled out of it. It's steaming and it's trying to fry. So don't do that. Add your salt
disaster.
Afterwards. Okay. Disaster, it's a minor little thing, but it makes a huge difference in the flavor. So we want to add the salt in afterwards. Then, pasta sauce. I don't want anybody chopping onions, chopping garlic, No. Okay?
It's already kind of done.
It's already done. So actually not this one. Let's go for this one. All right? What you're going to do is you're going to get your sauce into the pan. It'll all cook together and you're done. Cook your pasta. And I'm telling you, 15 minutes later, everybody's eating.
This is perfect because, I mean, these are classics. I mean, you know, any family will tell you that, you know, those lasagna and the spaghetti bolognese, those are certainly meals that you cannot go without. But the fact that you can do them in such a quick time and still get the right kind of flavors and the right kind of textures and taste going, I love that about this recipe.
I love this recipe as well. It's so simple in the ingredients. They just cupboard-friendly ingredients that you can use for so many things.
Yeah.
The next one I'm going to do very, very quickly, right? We're doing a chicken lasagna, a bit different. You can use the mince if you wanted to, but I like the idea of switching up a lasagna and making it a little different.
Because we want and. Because it's all about the and, okay?
Okay. Yeah. For this one, you could make a cheese sauce or white sauce from scratch. However, I found this, and it's part of the eating deal. It's a white sauce powder. Yeah, so I've got milk, I've got butter in there.
Yeah.
In here, I've got a little bit of water.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a quick slurry. It comes together so beautifully. I love it.
You know what, I really do enjoy seeing you do your thing in the kitchen. I really, really do, because you make everything seem so simple.
Thank you.
You make everything seem so simple, but I like how you're able to take those products and the ingredients that Woolies already has made so convenient, and you add a layer of your own sort of simplicity to it, but still come out with only the good stuff.
All the good stuff. So, the same thing you did with your mince, your beef mince, you do with your chicken mince. Okay? All right. And this time we're going to switch it up for a different pasta sauce.
Okay?
Then, you're busy making your white sauce. It's so easy, you can make this in the microwave if you want to do the white sauce.
Microwave.
The microwave. But you can see how quickly it's coming together. Then you start layering it.
Okay.
You're going to go a little bit of your chicken bolognese, white sauce, lasagna sheets, layer everything up, pop it in the oven. The most important thing, when it comes out the oven, let it rest for 15 minutes before you cut into it.
Okay, so this is the perfect recipe for the type of person who needs to go, who guts to go. These are quick recipes, and you can get them on woolworths.co.za, as well as you can go on expressoshow.com. But all of these deals are available at Woolworths until the 6th of February. You want to make sure that you take advantage of them. Chef Clem, it's starting to smell a lot like a meal I want to eat. That's what it looks like in the end. Thank you so, so much. Once again, you have done the things that needed to be done in the kitchen.
There we go.
You made the parts, my man.
We got this Woolies segment, and we have Culinary Hotline coming up soon.
And...